Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Sasha, and for today's video we're going to be doing a palette review of this Adept Cosmetics, and it's a collab with Heather Austin. So she's a YouTuber here and she does a lot of like reviews, makeup reviews. She does so many reviews and eye looks and makeup looks, makeup tutorials. She does it all. And this is my first time trying Adept Cosmetics too, and oh my god, I really needed this palette. Like, this color story is seriously to die for. If you're into these colors, I love purples, blues, and then the silver purples. I'm gonna talk more in detail about it when I do the swatches, but this was the eye look I created, and yeah, I'm trying to use as many shades as I possibly can. If you guys are wondering if this palette is worth it, if you should pick it up as well, and if you guys want to check out like how I did this eye look tutorial, then yeah, just go ahead and stick around, grab a snack or a drink or something, and I hope you guys enjoy. I just went ahead and took off the packaging because I like to take pictures, and I kind of recorded, you know, some of this too, so I can make like a little TikTok or Instagram reel. I just love taking pictures of palettes before they get dipped on, you know? But it looks so pretty. So let's do some swatches real quick. So this palette, it retails for $56. And it contains 4 mattes, 3 multichromes, 1 multichrome topper, and 4 shimmer. It's free of glitter, talc, and mineral oil. This palette is vegan. And also says, let's see, the shimmers will require an eyeshadow primer similar to NYX glitter glue. Please be aware of this before purchasing. So they are very detailed, like Adept Cosmetics. This is my very first time like purchasing from Adept Cosmetics, and I heard like so many great things from this brand. It's like an indie brand too. And oh my gosh, so when I seen like Heather, when she first announced her palette, I was like, oh, I was in love with the color story, and I just needed to have this palette. Like, she did a beautiful job with this color story. It's so beautiful. So let's just jump into the swatches. Oh my gosh, you guys, it feels so nice. Like, it feels very like my fingers just melting in there. Ooh, I'm already getting a 30. Okay. So I'm really excited to use this palette. I feel like this palette is going to be like my brand new, I mean, it's going to replace my current favorite palette. Whoa, guys, look at that. The last 4 of the duochromes or the multichromes. Wow, this is so pretty. Yep, this is like my favorite palette. I already know it. It's going to be my favorite palette now. Look at the shift. So yeah, it's so beautiful. Honestly, this is the most beautiful palette I own right now. Wow. Look at the shift. Look at that green. That green is very strong. Wow. Love the purples. Love the greens. Like, these are like gemstone colors, and she's like, Heather, she's into like stuff like that, you know? Now we're gonna just go jump into the eye look. I'm just gonna keep the swatches on me for reference. I just got myself a little bit forward. So I'm recording in the evening. I think it's gonna be 6 o'clock right now, but I have my lighting set up pretty good now. So I'm so excited. I don't even know what kind of eye look to do. So the only thing, I'm not gonna prep my eyes. The only thing, I just have foundation, and then I had powder on my eyelids, but that's about it. So they're not like actually prep with eye primer or anything. I really want to use this green. It's so pretty. So we're going to use this shade right here, Magnolia. I don't even know what kind of eye look I'm going to do. So let me just focus on one eye, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. So I'm going to try to tap out the S's because I'm just trying to decide, like, I don't even know what kind of eye look to do, honestly, because this palette, it's very beautiful, and a lot of these colors, they go together, but you just have to figure out what kind of eye look to do. So it's a really nice wash of color. I only got a little bit because I'm scared that I'm gonna mess up, so that's why I only grabbed a little bit product. So yeah, let me just blend that out, wash it out. I'm gonna do another look. I'm trying to make this a habit now. I'm gonna try to make a new thing. Like, after I review a palette, I'm gonna try to do an additional look on by doing an Instagram reel or / TikTok, so I could get, like, you know, more practice using the different palettes, you know, especially new palettes I'm getting. Yeah. So I'm gonna get more of the Magnolia shade again. Just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna just focus it here. Yeah, I think the more you get, it's a little bit just, like it has a wash of color. It was nice. So you just kind of have to focus the blending a little bit. Ooh. Let's get a flatter brush and just add more of a pigment to it right here. Maybe that's what I need to do instead of using a blending brush. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm having trouble with this color just a little bit. So I'm probably asking for it, but I'm gonna use this Mythology shade and just kind of have it like right here. I'm gonna try to use a lot of colors, make a cool look. Maybe I'll pack the shade, the green. Just use this dense brush I have and just kind of pack it on. I feel like that's what I need to do almost. Add. I'm gonna use this crease brush right here and just kind of blend it now. And like tapping it to add that pigment back in. It's like turning like in between the colors, it's turning like almost brownish. It's just a mixture of colors. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now and just work the blending right here. All right. I wanna use the purple too, guys. So now I'm gonna use the Hey Ya. I'm gonna use my flatter brush. And I'm just gonna focus it here. Maybe I should have done a cut crease. I know. I'm a little lazy doing a cut crease. But this shade's really pretty. It's like a mauve-y purple. So now I'm gonna use the shade Passport right here. So tempted. It's like more of it's like a purple, green, silver. Yeah, so I'm trying to get it on the brush. It seems like it's kind of hard to grab it with the brush. So maybe if you could wet it, it'll probably go on better. So it's not that bad, but yeah. So I just want to see what I can do like without additional help. I know with the glitter glue, I know the website says glitter glue would help. And you know what, next time I think I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow. Hopefully they have the NYX glitter glue there. But this shade is pretty. I love this shade. It's Passport. Wow. It's like, I see greenish, silver, oh, pink. Oh, it's so pretty. So let me just bring that up a little bit. So oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I couldn't resist to touch the greens. I really want to use the shade right here though too, but I don't want to ruin it. I like the green right there. Get the Magnolia shade again. And I'm just gonna tap it, like tap it in. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. So I think tapping it's nicer. Just to add that pigment. Yeah, I'm just gonna add that green. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna just go in and use my finger and get this shade right here. Like it literally feels like butter when you're just using your finger. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap it in. It really melts in just using your finger. Yeah, using the finger, I feel like you get more pigment. So maybe wetting a brush. Yeah, it goes on smooth. Let me just kind of tap that in. Ooh, I got some glitter right there, so let me just add a little bit green. Tap that in. So I'm gonna use that shade Mythology. Like I just want it to be popping like yellow, but it's coming out like greenish. But it could be because my skin tone, like I don't have a base. So I think with the whiter base, of course, you'll get more of the true color. And I'm just kind of blending it in so it doesn't look too sloppy. I'm just getting a little bit fallout right here, just a little bit. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna fix it with adding more color. Okay, so I'm gonna use this shade PaO2 on more on my outer, and I'm gonna use this shade 0603, like almost in the inner part of my eye. Ooh, yes. Just blend that shade a little bit. I don't want to be too dark. I'm gonna get that shade 0603. So let me just pack that in there. It's probably a little bit too gray, so maybe I'll add a little pop in the inner corner. Use the shade Austin for my inner corner. This one, oh my gosh, when you dig into it, it really goes. I think I'm gonna use setting spray so I could stay more. So let me use setting spray for the inner corner part. And then I'm gonna use Causemetics setting spray, wet it. Now I'm gonna add that pop right there. I just want a little bit, not so much. And let me just fix it with my finger so it doesn't look too chunky. Kind of melt it in. Let me add more depth right here by the plum shade using the PaO2. I'm gonna add more depth and just kind of focus on the outline. Yeah, I need to add more depth. Maybe I should use the green, but I don't wanna. I like the purple and green, like the contrast. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So that's pretty much the look. I'm just gonna add a little bit of an eyeliner and of course a gel liner, and I didn't want to put falsies on today, so usually I don't put falsies, but this look needs some falsies, some dramaticness. So I'll be right back, and then I'm going to give my final review about this palette. And this is the final look. So yeah, I am digging this look. It's very dark but very pretty with the duochromes, the multichromes, I mean. They're so pretty. So as I was doing the other eye, like some of these shades, it was hard to pick up. Like this shade, hey y'all, it was easier to pick up on the brush. I used a flat brush too. This was easier to pick up than the passport shade. And then I even used setting spray too, and it didn't help much. So yeah, I really highly suggest probably use glitter glue. It would probably definitely help to get on the eyelid better. And to finish up the look, I went back in my finger and I really pressed it in. Like, it's so easy to blend it with your finger. It just melts into your eyelid so perfectly. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking up a NYX glitter glue just so I can have more of a grip, because these multichromes, so beautiful. Like, so anyways, let's go more in a little bit in detail about the masks. There's 3 masks that I used. Was Magnolia, Mythology, and PaO2. The only one I really had trouble with was probably, well, this one I didn't really test out on the top eyelid because I only use it on my bottom, my under eye right here. So I didn't fully test this one out, but maybe for my next look I'll probably test it out. So yeah, so I'm not sure what kind of look I'll come up with next, but I'm gonna do like Instagram, TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me on my Instagram or my TikTok, my Instagram is sashi.beauty, my TikTok is sashi.beauty. But this shade Magnolia, yeah, it's the greens, guys. So I've been having like troubles with greens. Greens are harder, like they're a harder shade to formulate, so they could be like a little bit like dry like, but this wasn't like dry like compared to the like the Drew palette and the Ace Beauty Tropic Vibes palette. This green was better. Honestly, this green was better. So you really need to like kind of pack it on and work with the green with this one. With the shade Mythology, the only thing I did with Mythology, I used like a small packer brush, almost like a dense, very small detailed packer brush, and I just practically pat it in. So I felt like with these 2 shades, after I just added this color, I practically just pat it in the green and then try my best just to blend it right here. So I think I added a little bit more green on this one, honestly, now that I'm looking. But yeah, so I think really patting it really helps a lot, especially. And if you're just using a brush, I was really working on the patting just to really like put it in there, like the multichromes. The color story, the formula, I feel the richness to these shadows, like they're so buttery. Like you just put in you use your brush or even your finger, it just melts practically. Like it just feels so rich. Oh my gosh. So right here's the palette again. So pretty. In my opinion, I totally think it's so worth it. Like I will buy more Adept Cosmetics palettes. Currently the other palettes, they are sold out. And this one sold out too, but it's available for pre-order. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of my intro, but yeah, this palette is available for pre-order. So I am so glad I picked this up because I already knew this palette was gonna sell out like pretty fast. Like this color story, like I was, well actually, during the week it launched, I was looking forward to it, but by the time it was Friday, like the week just passes by so fast. So by the time I remembered by 11:07 a.m. So 7 minutes after it launched, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to put it in my order. And I think a few hours later, it already sold out, this palette. So I was like, wow, thank goodness I didn't completely forget. The reason why I remember is because of Heather's post on YouTube. I seen that one first before on Instagram. So I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I seen her post so I can pick it up, because I almost, oh my god, I would have picked it up probably way too late. So I'm really grateful for her post. But yeah guys, so overall this palette, I'm in love with it. This is, I gotta say, my current favorite palette. Before I used this, it was the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. Like I love that palette so much. That palette is like a dream palette for me. But this palette, I really love the color story to it. Like I'm just digging these colors. Like, ooh, I'm vibing with this style. It's like really beautiful. I love greens, I love purples, and of course pinks too, and of course these greens too, like mustard, like a mustard yellow. And then oh my gosh, I can't wait to just make more looks with these. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy my eyeliner tutorial / review. I love it so much. So this palette is seriously, it's my #1 favorite right now. So I'm in love, and I'm so in love, and I'm looking forward to trying out more Adept Cosmetics palettes because I'm officially a fan now. So let me know if you guys decide to pick up this palette, or if you guys were able to. How do you like it? Because I'm loving it so much, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.